Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're in House Flipper. We're at the house with a sea view. And we've been working on the downstairs part of the house. We've added a little bit of floral outside the very front. We've left the very front empty because we're thinking it's a family house and they can play ball games and whatever on the front. Got a nice area for the kids to play and a bit of a barbecue area for the adults with the seating. Keep the whole family happy. Downstairs we've got a children's playroom. Then we've got the first child's bedroom for the younger children. So you've got sleeping room for 3 youngish children and a little bit of desk space for the older one of the 3. We've done our bathroom down here with the nautically themed mirror and used a lot of the new tiling and stuff in there. A little bit of storage space for the kids down here in the hallway, and then a preteen or a teen room, probably a teen, could be a girls or a boys room, but we were kind of thinking of a boy as we did this one. So the final room on this floor is going to be the parents' bedroom, and it's got a very small closet space, which, since a closet really requires a wardrobe of some sort, I'm not quite sure how that's supposed to fit in there to actually get that room the designation of closet because of the window. That's going to be interesting, isn't it? So let's think about some painting and stuff now. I think we're going to put a nice pale colour carpet down here, I think. Floor panels and coverings, and we want a nice, I think we're going to go for the cream, and we're just going to do all of that all the way across to there, and the closet already has the cream in there, so we'll leave that like that. So now it's got these wall panels on the room. Do you know, I might even be tempted to leave one wall with the wall panels on there and then change the rest of it. I'm not 100% sure about that one. Let's take a look at some of the other wall panels that we've got, shall we? So we want walls. Let's take a look at the wall panels. Let's think, maybe we should change it for something else, or maybe we should keep one more of the style we've already got. I'm just trying to decide about that one. Actually, do you think, I think I might change it. I think we might change it because I don't really particularly like that greeny thing. It looks quite boring to me. I'm going to go for the dandelions, I think, and we're just going to make a feature wall with that. So switch to the tiling tool and then just pop that along this end wall across here. That just makes it fresher and brighter and new, doesn't it? Right, and then, now will that one pack be enough? Oh, that's perfect. We've got one left. Lovely. Right, so now we want something paint wise that's going to match. We could go for a light cream perhaps. Is that too pale? That might work. That one might work. Or perhaps the biscuit will be closer. Let's take a look. Oh yes, I like that better. We're going to go for the biscuit. So let's get the paint on the other walls. Keep it nice and light and fresh in this house. Take advantage of the sun coming off the sea to illuminate the whole of the house, bring in the sunlight from outside. Stop it looking so old and frumpy. I do think the although in some ways I quite like the style of this paper because of the colour on it. It actually looks really dark and old. If you see there where we have a quick paint of it, see how it lightens it. If we had the lighter version of this, I think I quite like it, but because of the darkness it just looks like it's really old and faded and ancient and needs to be replaced. So that's the reason I don't like it. I kind of like the pattern but not the colour on it, just too dark. Oh, we don't want something that looks old and frumpy in our nice houses when we've just decorated them, do we? Right, so have we got all the way around the walls? Yes, so we just need to check around the windows. So above and interiors, right. And I think we'll also paint the same colour inside that little closet space. That's it, make sure everything's nicely done. And then let's just do the walls in here. Is there enough paint? A little bit more. It's such a small closet, it really is. I really want to get it the designation of the closet though, so that means trying to fit in a wardrobe, which is a little bit of a task, I think. It might have to be one of those little cloth wardrobe things, and even then I'm not sure that it'll fit properly. Right, did I get all the way around the window? Oh, one little bit right at the edge there that we missed. And I think, double check all the way around. Right, let's just paint the edge of the door frame as well. You don't necessarily need to do that, but just in case I don't place the door in exactly the right spot, we just don't want it to show around the edges, do we? So, right, to get this designated a closet, I think we'll put a blind up at the window. And when I say a blind, I mean one of the old style blinds. The ones that we usually put in the bathrooms to mean that you can shut the world out in case you need to. Because this is like your dressing room with your closet, you might want to keep it closed so people can't peep in when you come in to get clothes in the morning. And then, like I said, to try and fit it in here, we are going to need a wardrobe. So that's under cupboards, wardrobes. Ooh, we could maybe fit in one of these little ones. Can we fit one of these big ones in? If I rotate that into this wall over here, will it? It just kind of blocks the door a bit, doesn't it? No, that's the only thing. Wait, did I just place that? No, I didn't. Right. Like I say, it's because of the space, it just doesn't really fit, does it, very well? I've lost wardrobes again. So I wondered if this one is small enough. Let's see, we can do a dandelion cover, you say, and a elm wood maybe. But how big is this? Would this fit better? See, that fits better than the standard wardrobe, doesn't it? So I just think something like that might be the best way to go, and then a small chair perhaps to or maybe even a small no, maybe a small. Can we get one of those tiny cabinets? Maybe under the window. And there are some tiny cabinets. I know there are some tiny cabinets somewhere. Dresses, no. Wardrobes with drawers. Where are the tiny cabinets under? They're under. Are they under this? Which one's the little? There's that tiny one. Look. There's the tiny one. Where's the American elm? See, maybe we could pop that in the corner like so, just so we've got that extra little bit of space, you see. And then we want a bulb or something on the ceiling. So where's the lights gone? Lamp ceiling, and we want something small and pretty, really, but not. Doesn't have to be anything exciting because we're in a closet, so it could be something small. Kind of want something flatter to the roof. Where we go with something like that. There we go. So that's the closety space, and then we're going to want a nice lamp on this ceiling. Something a little different. I don't think we might go for this one. A solar system-y type one. It's because it's a bit artistic and a bit different. And we're definitely going to need a door on this space here now. How can we use... It needs to be rotated, I think. What's that? Yeah. There, that's going to work because then it opens outwards, you see. So, yes, we managed to make it actually be a closet. Yeah. Now, on this one, we could use a proper blind. So, one of these fancy ones. And let's have a quick look again at the... Do we have it? Yes, we do have the matching one. I think we've only got the one window though. So let's pop that in. So then it will match the pattern on our feature wall and on our wardrobe in our closet, which I kind of like that idea. Lovely, that's coming out quite nicely. So I think we want this to be our main wall where we're going to have our bed. So we want something pretty to go in there now. Now, was there anything new in the beds over here? No, it's just the kids' beds over there, isn't there? So we'll go back to the traditional one and take a look at the beds, please. I wish the bed section would separate single beds and double beds so that it makes it a little bit easier for you to find exactly what you need. We use this one a lot, don't we? And use that one quite a lot as well. How about this one, the elegance one? What colours does it come in though? We would have to go in the silver, wouldn't it? Which I'm not sure matches the... How about the traditional bed? Right, we've gone for American elm in the most of what we're doing here, so we could go for white. Don't like that golden flowers, it's just not... maybe, but maybe what is white too pale again for this location. That doesn't match my colour scheme at all. Let's check the different colours of the bedding, see if we've got something that... Oh, now that matches much nicer. I like that. So do we have American elm? Yes, we do. That's the one we're having. Right, let's move that across just a little bit more to leave a little bit more space where the door is to let you in. And we want some nice cabinets to match the side of that. So, cupboards, night tables. What have we got that's pretty for this? Could we go for the classical one with... Does that come in the American elm? Oh, it does, yes. And we want the pale hand, or not quite that pale. Like the golden one. And we want a couple of those. We're going to want one at this side there. And once it saves, we'll go to the other side and put one in just so. That means we want some pretty lamps to go on those tables. How about these? What colours can we make your frames? Yes, that's quite nice. And one more on the other one. Yes, very nice, very nice. Let's turn those on, see what they look like when they're on. There we go. All lit up. I like the patterns on the ceiling when that's lit up, all those shadows, very nice. Very good. since we've got a nice closet space there, we can do something a little bit different here. So we could put books, or we could put seating, depending on what you think your owners would like. Let's go back to furniture. I think we're going to grab a bookcase, if I can find it. So let's go for something a little bit different, shall we, over here? Let's go for beige, and let's make it one of these stepped things. I kind of like the idea of this. I think I'm going to do that like that, and then I'm going to put a chair in the corner. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we want a nice chair that's a little bit more compact. There are some with the dandelion patterns on, aren't there? Now where's... Is that under... It'll be under armchairs, won't it? Don't really want the rocking chair. Kinda like the idea of something that looks... I've just lost it again now. Where's it gone? One of these. I think one of these has the dandelion, doesn't it? Yes. Isn't it the legs, a light colour? And let's just rotate you a little bit and pop you in the corner. Nice. And then we want one of the new rugs. I think the new rugs are in the HGTV stuff, aren't they? With the dandelion-y type patterns. And I think we might be on under this one. No, not that one, I don't think. Where's the... No, that is there a dandelion one? There is a dandelion one, there you go. I think it'll have to be the white's going to be the closest to match the colour scheme, isn't it? I think that's a little bit odd that they've got cream on the furniture and on the wall panels, but they don't have a cream rug. I think that's a slightly odd choice, but I want to try and kind of match my patterns. So that, I think, needs to go just a little bit further that way to kind of make it central to the end of the bed. That's that. That's not bad. That's pretty good. And I think we could use a picture either on that one or on that one, or maybe even both. I think on the opposite wall to where the bed is, I think is going to be the best place. So under decorations, and pictures and paintings, and let's find us something nice to go with that. So we've gone for quite a calming, cool room. So which one goes now? I kind of like the Forest Road, but I think it would need to be a lot bigger. How big is the big one? I think that might work quite well. Yes, I quite like that idea. Now, do we have a wall hanging shelves? Shelves, where are shelves? Actually, let's have a plant as well. Let's have a... How big is the... Ooh, how big are you? No, that's too big for the corner, isn't it? No, I don't think there's anywhere for that. That's just too big. I would kind of like something floral in the room. It's got to be something that would fit quite nicely though and make sense. We could of course go for something small, couldn't we, to go with the... That can go on there, you see. That's all. We've got something floral. What else do we have? If we go in a white pot, that will actually go there as well. I think that might be quite nice. Just want a little bit more colour to be added to it. And then of course on this here now they can put any knickknacks that they fancy, would like, as they go along. Let's have that golden threaded vase on the lower level one. Maybe I could put one of these little wooden bowls in the elm inside like so. I'm not going to overdo it, just one or two little bits, just to add a little bit of something to it. And then if we grab a quick look at accessories, can we add one of these little boxes perhaps to that's a little bit too big to fit. I just thought one of those might go on the shelf, but that's just a little bit too big to fit that one. That one's going to fit though, beautiful. So I just want to add a little bit, you see. Let's go for a gardening book. We'll pop that on that middle shelf there like that. And that I think will do for now. I think we might leave that there. And I still think we should have something up on that wall there. How about a nice clock? I just like the idea of having a little bit of colour in there, you see. And that, I think, is my bedroom. So that there completes the downstairs for this house. So all we need to do now is add the doors to all the rooms. I think we're going to go for the white doors for the interiors here throughout. So I want to buy many of these and make sure we put the doors on all of these rooms, and then that completes the downstairs. So that's the let's get you in the right place for the bathroom. There we go, that's that one. And then for the charge room we need to rotate that round. And we'll leave this open, and then we need the exterior door. For the exterior of the downstairs here, and then we want to pull that forward a little bit there, and there is the downstairs of the house completed. So in the next episode we will be moving upstairs to do the living room area and the kitchen area. So a couple more episodes might finish it, 2 or 3 I would think, to finish off the house with the sea view. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From Soft Kitty 99, goodbye and happy gaming!